Hi everybody, it's Michelle Newton here, the Aussie Angel Lady. I just thought I'd pop on live at a different time of the day so that we might be able to connect with some of our international fans on the page. Let me know if you're here. Send me some hearts, leave me a comment. Would love to know who is on the call. Got a couple of people watching, so that's really cool. Let me know you're here. Hi Ainsley, how are you? We'll just go on here a moment so that I can see your comments. Oh, hi Patricia, Kelly, how are you all? Alex, hi honey, just finished with clients at Sacred Keys. Ha ha ha. Well, isn't that lovely? I hope you had a beautiful day. Alex, that's gorgeous. I just thought I'd drop on. And hi Lena, how are you? I'm going to give away an angel scope, so let your friends know that I'm on live in a moment. Just wanted to have a little chat to you about, like a little bit deep. You know me, I can get deep at times, not all the time. But I had a message from a girlfriend this morning saying that one of her friends had been killed last night in an accident. So let's everybody please, if we can send some angels to Bianca, a dear friend of mine, who is the oily goddess. She works with essential oils, beautiful girl, but she's very, very sad, of course. So if we can all send some angels to Bianca, I would really, really be grateful of that. Yes, send lots of hearts there her way. It just goes to show how quick life can turn for us and how important, hey Jamie, how important it is to focus on, what's really important and focus on the positive things in your life. It also goes to show how important it is to be able to connect with your angels in many, many different ways. I had a call with my beautiful coach today that was absolutely gorgeous. Then I went on to talk to my sister who is busy doing my books, which is lovely. And I said, look, I'm just about to go out. You've just caught me. She goes, oh, where are you going? So I'm going down the street, getting ready for the Christmas gala night at Emerald Bank on Friday night. So any locals that are on the call, love to see you. Starts at 6 o'clock. We're going to have lots of fun and also lots of lucky draw prizes. And someone's going to win that magnificent Santa Claus valued at $250. Who doesn't love a Santa Claus at Christmas or mid-year, Christmas in July? So off I go. Every day, as you know, I am huge on connecting with my angels, connecting with spirit, filling myself up with energy, and then protecting myself. And I do that as my trigger is before I turn my car on. So I did that. I connected up. If you don't know how to do it, go on to the way I connect and ground myself and then protect. Go onto my YouTube channel and search on my channel Connecting with Archangel Michael, because I explain it there very clearly how to do this. And this is honest to God, a piece of gold. And if you don't know how to do it, you need to go onto it and find it. I might be able to find the link and put it in the post for you just to save you a bit of time. So I didn't turn my car on. I did all my protection. Now, when I'm driving in a car, I always protect the car with solid gold. Call the angels in, of course. Archangel Michael is the man for protecting us. And I completely surround the car in solid gold. And I ask that it's taken up on the road and that it goes 5 meters around the road. Anywhere I travel or anyone I travel with, if I happen to get out of one car and into another, because that can happen as well. So I did that and went on my merry, merry way downtown to go and get some little nibblies for the gala night. And I never ever talk on the phone, which of course is a no-no, and we don't do it because it's just crazy. But I just, at one stage I was driving along, I just quickly plugged my phone in without taking my eyes off the road, which you can do. And that was great. So I had full attention. And then I turned right into this street. And I felt, as you know, I'm a 30-year registered nurse, trained to be observant. And what I'm going to teach you in my masterclass coming up, if you need to learn how to connect with everybody needs to learn how to connect with their angels, because it could actually save your life, seriously. So I had an overwhelming sense to look left. Okay, so I'm going along this street, and there's another street that butts up to it, like that, right? I'm driving along here, and there's a street that comes along here. And of course they had a stop sign. And I had this overwhelming sense that I need to look left. So I did, and this is the thing when you're intuitive, everybody's intuitive, but people don't trust it. And honest to God, you need to learn how to hear your angels. Seriously, it can save your life. So I got this overwhelming feeling I needed to look left. And as I did look left, I heard, sometimes I can hear things. It's like clairaudience, it's called. And I got two words, too fast. And I went, right. So with that, I slowed, even though I wasn't going fast. I slowed, and then this was an old lady coming along way too fast in a little tiny car, and she went straight through the stop sign, and I slammed my brakes on it. Honest to God, I missed her by a minuscule. I actually still feel a little bit wobbly. So if I had not have connected with my angels before I left, if I had not have protected my car, if I didn't have the skills that I've got, which are observational skills, trusting my intuition, trusting my gut feelings, there's no doubt I would have hit that lady. And she was in a tiny little car, and I've got an SUV, and it would have hit her right on her side. So, it's just, you don't, it was wobbly. I feel wobbly, but look, you know what? Thank you, angels, because I tuned in. This is the thing. If you're haven't got terrible English, haven't got a really strong connection with your angels, you're just like running on autopilot. Seriously, you don't know what to look for. You don't know what to hear. You second guess your intuition and your guidance, and the angels are there 24/7 to help you and to keep you safe. So if you don't know how to do any of those things, jump onto my masterclass. I've got a masterclass series coming up in August, starting on the 15th. It's online, so it's for an hour or so every week. So for 4 weeks, we're going to talk about how angels talk to you. And, a big part of that is actually trusting what you're getting so that you can act on it really, really quickly. So who's here? Who's got any thoughts on that? My dad was taken very early, and this is the thing, like, if you're not talking to someone or you're having an argument with someone, for goodness sakes, sort it out, because life is short and you just don't know. Like, one day my mother came down to the healing centre and she was there and, chatting away. Within 10 minutes, I had a phone call to say she'd been in a car accident. She was okay, but she's like, oh my goodness, but she was just here. So it's so, so, so important to know how to listen to your angels. Okay, it's probably the closest call I've had for a long time. But I have had close calls in the car before. And if you have a strong connection with Archangel Michael, he will never let you down. And he will step in at the drop of a hat. Of course, if it's your time to go, well, that's already pre-written. But it's much easier to connect, to trust what you're getting, than to actually have an accident, or actually to have an accident, your car's out of whack for 2 months, and then how are you going to get around and all this type of stuff. It's just, if you can avoid this type of stuff, it's really, really interesting, and it's very, very important for your safety. And yes, hi Scarlett, how are you going? Hello Mans, how are you? So let me know you're here, give me some hearts. Michelle Newton, the Aussie Angel Lady, here today, talking about trusting your intuition and talking about focusing on what's important, because, time is an amazing thing. Another thing that happened this week I wanted to talk to you about is my watch. Now, it was a week and a half ago, I got up to go to the centre, and my beautiful watch that my boys had given me was just stopped, absolutely stopped. And it was stopped at a certain time, and it was 10 to 8 in the morning. So 7:50. So that is extremely significant. Why would that be significant? Yes, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm just a little bit, a little bit shaky, but it makes you reassess, doesn't it, Scarlett? Hello, Michelle. So that is an important message for me from the angels. The clock, my watch stopped at 7:50. So what I would do then is I've actually got some work that I haven't told you about. It's under my halo. But I would actually go and see what 750 meant, okay, because there's a meaning there. So then for the next week and a half, I was very, very busy in my centre, and I didn't get down to do any shopping to get another watch. And do you know what? We are such creatures of habit. And this is another thing I teach with intuition and following your intuition. Like we create these neural pathways in our brain because we do things the same way all the time. And to break down those pathways, we have to do things differently. And if we aren't receiving what we'd like, it's because we're doing the same thing. Okay, so we may need to change what we're doing to bring a different energy in, or to manifest something on a different level. So it was actually quite challenging not to have a watch for a week and a half. I found it extremely difficult because it pushed me outside of my comfort zone. I was so reliant on having a watch on. We're running salt sessions on the hour. We're exchanging air in the room for 15 minutes, and we have a very strict timetable of getting people in and out of the salt room at the healing center. So without a watch, it was extremely challenging. Of course, I'm going to my phone more and more as I did that. But what that week and a half did was really change something in my brain. And it's going to be interesting to see what actually comes of this, okay, in my manifesting, because I'm working with a beautiful coach at the moment. And I'm always working on manifesting because I love it. So, what I say to people when I'm teaching actually prosperity and manifesting is, how do you put your shoes on every day? I can guarantee you that 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, you'll put the same shoe on every time. I'd like you to pay attention to that, okay? So stop yourself before you put your shoes on. Well, do it for a chill. Stand up now, take your shoes off, put them back on. Which foot did you put in first? Take a moment, do it. Because you will be such a creature of habit that you will do the same thing all the time. And to change how you will bring new things into your life, and if you're not happy with the way your life's going and you want to change it, you need to change all sorts of things to change your situation. So I would say now, put your shoes on again, take them off, put them on again, and put your other foot in first. It is so uncomfortable. And this is, tuning in and listening and learning how to follow your guidance is very much like that. Especially someone who says, I'm not intuitive, I don't get messages from angels. It's just not possible for me to do that. Well, you need to change the way you're doing things because it is possible. It's just that you're so stuck in your ways that you're not willing to open yourself up to different neural pathways in your brain. Does that make sense? Let me know if anyone's got any questions about that. It's very, very important because what I'm saying here is that you learning to tune in often pushes you to do things very differently. If you're driving along the street and you get a sudden download from your angels, which is what I call a download or an intuit or a gut feeling, if you don't want to go all woo-woo, call it a gut feeling. I don't care what you call it. It's the same thing. If you don't listen to it, you can be in an accident. I didn't actually get a download not to turn that way because I'm always doing this. I'll say, is it okay to turn right? Is it okay to turn left? Which way do you want me to go? I will go a different way every time. I'll go whatever way the angels want me to go. But I did get look left. And I often get things, look left, I looked left, and instantly I heard too fast. So I slowed down. If I had not slowed down, there's no way I would have missed her. She actually pulled up. She was so far in front of me, we're actually looking at each other. And she just was, I don't know whether she was right or not. She didn't seem right. And I actually had to pull back and go onto the other side of the road to go around her. And then in my rear vision, I saw her take off again like a lunatic. So, oh my God. You have to have your wits about you, and it's following those gut feelings and those intuitions, those intuits that you get is so important. So learning how the angels talk to you, it is so important. Change your life. Change your life or save your life. Seriously, honestly, it can. Pauline says she's doing the right foot or I go off balance. Well, that is so interesting, Pauline. So you really need to work on that. Seriously. If you go off balance, stand next to a table and put your hand on it and put your opposite foot in. Okay, because your brain's saying, I can't do it that way, I'm going to fall over. All right. So that's your homework for this week, Pauline. How interesting is that? Hi, Alison. How are you? Thank you for your gorgeous testimony. I'm going to read it out in a minute. So Ainsley says she puts her left foot in first. I put my right foot in first, but I will now consciously make a conscious decision of changing that. So it's very, very important to learn how to do things in a different way. Don't go the same way you go to work all the time. Actually go, when you're in a car, it is so important in a car, seriously, because it's not what you're going to do, it's what someone else on the road's going to do. Seriously, goodness me, I don't know where these people, they're just not focusing. They're on their phones, they're talking on their phones, they're, God knows what they are. You really do need to have your wits about you, truly. So thank you, Archangel Michael, for looking after me today, even though I still feel a little bit wobbly. I just felt it's so important to tell you. I know that don't know whether you've heard my story about Archangel Michael saving me another night, which was a very, very phenomenal story. And I'll talk about that in the masterclass. And it actually involved one of the advanced ways that angels, advanced type of secret language that the angels use, but it's called Time Stood Still. And that actually happened to me, and time stood still, froze. So it didn't happen this time. The time didn't freeze for me this time. So obviously I had enough time, but the other time froze. And Sylvia Brown also speaks about time standing still. It's quite a very extraordinary experience. Has anyone experienced it who's on the live call? Let me know. We've got a few people here. You're welcome, Scarlett. And that's another one of the advanced signs, time stood still, that I will, because angels can manipulate time as we know it, because time is something that the human race has created, not the angels. Okay, they have no concept of time. They only know when it's your time to come and when it's your time to go. That's about all the only time, and they know if it's not your time to go. Ainsley says she always gets the numbers 9, 11. Yeah, that's very, very good, Ainsley. I'll have more on, and I'm going to talk about angel numbers as well in the masterclass, because that is one of the ways that they really love to communicate with us. Another thing, when you're driving, it's really important to be, being observant all the time is just so, so important, especially when you're working with angels, because they're here to help us, and they're here to guide you, and they're here to give you, messages. So they're free, cost nothing. They're there to help you all the time. And you could be driving along and you see a number plate. Actually, interesting. Let me share this with you right this moment. I noticed, and this is so interesting, it only just come to me. Before I turned right onto that road, I noticed a number plate. And do you know what the number plate, the letters on the number plate was? It was WHY. Why? And I thought, why? What are they trying to say here? Why? I turned the corner and next thing I'm nearly cleaned up. Why didn't she look at the sign? Anyway, interesting, you see. So they're always talking to us. Hi, Sue, how you going? So that is my little talk today for you. Life is short, seriously short. So make sure you tune into your angels, make sure you fix what you need to fix, and tell people you love them, and focus on positive things. My coach was I was listening to my coach talk on a live last night in bed, and she was talking about, well, if you've got debt and if you've got no money, why would you focus on it? Because if you focus on it, the laws of the universe, the abundant laws of the universe is that you'll get more of what you're focusing on. And you've probably heard Wayne Dyer say that. And what you resist persists. So that means you change things. You do things differently. So there's a thought for you for today as well. Hi, Cynthia. Is it evening your way? Because we're in the afternoon here in Australia. So let me know you're here, guys. Michelle Newton, the Aussie Angel Lady, with you this afternoon in Australia. It's actually not too bad today. A little bit cool, but the sun's come out. So that is my little story for today. I'm feeling extremely grateful, even though I'm a little bit wobbly. And yeah, so all is well in my world. And yeah, it's just a little call to, you know, focus on what's important, Michelle. Make sure you trust your intuitions, make sure you trust your guidance, and you know, it can really, really, really put you in a very, very good place, which it did for me today. Natalie was saying, had a similar situation last week. I was driving to pick my husband up from work. He was standing out the front of his work. I slowed to stop. Next minute, a car pulled out right in front of my husband. Was horrified but couldn't work out why I stopped. Yeah, it's just, yeah, exactly. So, very, very interesting. Pauline says how true her favourite number is 1111. 1111 is the sign of a light worker, Pauline. It's a complicated number sign. It's about, it's actually inscripted into your DNA. It means you're a light worker. Not everybody sees the number 1111. It actually means that an energetic gateway is going to open for you, Pauline, so you need to be extremely observant. It will not stop once you start seeing 1111. It will nearly drive you crackers. So every time you see it, you just say, thank you, angels, for the blessing that is coming to me. Okay, that's what you need to say. Yes, so who would like to win an angel scope? I'm going to give away an angel scope now. Right, yes, I would love one, Michelle, in the comments. And a part of the deal is that you give me a little 1-line, 2-line testimonial, which I'm extremely grateful for. That's called an energy exchange, guys. I've just got this little testimonial from Alison, who's on the call. Thank you so much, Alison. Dear Michelle, I love my angel scope. So true for being a Libran, so she's a Libran like me. The angel scope is so informative and the readings are very accurate for June and July. I'm looking forward to a relaxing August. Well, so am I. Thank you, Michelle. I have thoroughly enjoyed my angel scope and learning a bit more about myself. Warmest regards, Alison. And you know what? We all need to learn more about ourselves, don't we? So that we can, you know, we can make our lives easier. We can help other people. You know, it's what we're here to do. So there's a few people saying that yes, they would love to win an angel scope. So that is really, really cool. Now, what I'm going to do, I've actually chosen a family member, given that I've actually spoken about my dad today. So I just want you to write dad and his star sign, please. So off you go. Intuit. Follow your intuition. Whatever it is that is coming through to you, pop it in the comments, and the first person that I'm guided to who gets it right, I will give them a free angel scope today. So off you go, guys. Write dad and his star sign. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, seeing who is going to win the angel scope. Dad is not a Scorpio, Mary. You need to put what he is, Cynthia. Dad is a Capricorn. Natalie, have you won before? I hope you haven't, because you have won. My beautiful dad was born on the 10th of January, and he was a Capricorn, a very intelligent man. Yeah, a very, very lovely man. I adored my dad. So Natalie Davey, you are the winner today. Writing your name down. No, Natalie, you need to email me straight away. I'm going to put, oh goodness, can I write in here? aokangels@gmail.com. Please email me your own horoscope sign, star sign. Oh, she's the 8th of January, not far off my dad. How funny is that? So Natalie, excellent. She doesn't have one, so that is so exciting because you are on my calls all the time, Natalie. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate my community and your support. And yeah, I love being here with you and helping you and yeah, teaching you, because that's my job, is to be a teacher and to help you learn about angels and how to have a happier, better life and to learn how to follow your guidance. So thank you, Natalie. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Angel Scope today. And you are also a Capricorn. So email me and I will send that straight back to you, and I would so be grateful of a testimonial from you when you can, darling. Just a line. I'm not asking for a thesis. just a line, and I'm so grateful. If you haven't got your angel scope, the link is in the post. Click on that, and it's only a few dollars. You've still got heaps of information there. It tells you all about your characteristics, your color, your lucky day, your lucky number. There's so much information in there, and there's readings for every month. So August, let me talk to you about August. I've got a little taste for August for you. Aries, Archangel Ariel will give you the call too. Interesting. Taurus, love is in the air this month. Gemini, the angels really want to connect with you. Cancer, this is a great month to work on manifesting. Leo, your home and family will be your priority. Virgo, a sensitive discussion with a friend. Libra, a much easier and more enjoyable month. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Scorpio, special blessings abound for you. Well, that's my husband. Sagittarius, you will feel like you are under. Wonder what that means. Capricorn, there will be a ripple effect from. Aquarius, jump for joy this month. And Pisces, you have full permission from your angels to. I wonder what that is about. So grab your angel scope. Oh, Natalie's dad was a Capricorn too. That's so gorgeous. So thank you guys for being here. I'm thanking my angels. I'm thanking Archangel Michael for keeping me safe today. Gratitude is a huge thing. If you want to learn how angels talk to you, if you want to learn the secret language of angels, I can teach you. I have got some amazing, amazing stories. I have some amazing photographs to show you. And my masterclass is coming up on August the 15th. I'm only taking a small class. I've already had bookings. So get into that class as soon as you can if you want to learn how you could actually, be saved. Learn how the angels talk. Okay, so I would love you to join me. The link is in the comment little post. Make sure you like my page and click get notifications first so you don't miss me when I go live. Thank you, Ainsley, and thank you, Cynthia. Oh, yes, Scarlett. Peace and bless and have a cup of tea. Look at this. Cheers. I've got my green tea in my angel cup. Can never have enough angels around you, darling. So thank you for being here. I will check back in on you soon. I'll see if I can find a link to my webinar, Connecting with Archangel Michael. And you can, even if you don't want to listen to the whole thing, it's really good. You want to listen to it. But if you don't, you can scoot along through until I teach you how to do the protective techniques using the color gold. Worth your time, I'm telling you. And you can also protect your children and your husband. You can do it for them. Okay? Excellent. So it's free, but it's worth a mint. Seriously, your safety and your children and family safety is, all important, isn't it? Take care, and I will see you soon, guys. Lots of love. Bye-bye.